Yo, you guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Michigan Sports Talk here, and in this video we're going to be previewing Michigan's matchup against Northern Illinois in Week 3 of college football. This game, Michigan will be home. They're ranked number 25. Northern Illinois coming in trying to get the upset. Michigan, though, with its running game, really effective right now, and all together doing really good here as they look to try and pass the ball more against Northern Illinois. Going to be going into the preview in this video. Stay tuned. Let's cue the intro and get right into today's video. Alright guys, so before we do get into today's video, make sure you guys are subscribed right now. Greatly appreciate all the support, and let's go ahead and get right into it. So Northern Illinois beat Georgia Tech in the first game of the season 22-21, and then lost to Wyoming 50-43 last Saturday in an offensive showdown. So Rocky Lombardi, we all know about him. He was Michigan State's quarterback and transferred to Northern Illinois this year, and he actually threw 3 interceptions against Wyoming. However, against Georgia Tech, Northern Illinois had a little comeback going on towards the end, and they actually went on a drive. They were down 21-14. Rocky Lombardi led them down all the way down the field, scored a touchdown, got the 2-point conversion to win the game 22-21 in the final seconds. So Northern Illinois offense did really good. However, their team does turn the ball over a lot. They had 1 fumble lost against Georgia Tech, and then they also had 7 punts against Georgia Tech. And then against Wyoming, they had 3 interceptions thrown. Rocky Lombardi threw 3 interceptions. Now, against Wyoming, they had 477 yards, 203, or that's total yards, and then passing yards, they had 233 passing yards, and then 244 rushing yards. And then for the Georgia Tech game, their offense had a total of 301 yards. They had 136 passing yards and 165 rushing yards. So Michigan obviously has not turned the ball over at all on offense this year, mainly because we run the ball. We have the last 2 games here, Michigan had 387 total yards on offense against Washington, 44 passing yards, 343 rushing yards. And then against Western Michigan, Michigan had a total of 551 total yards, 216 passing yards, and 335 rushing yards. So Michigan, both games there, above 300 plus rushing yards, and Harbaugh, when his team rushes the ball for more than 100 yards, he is like 29-1 or something like that here at Michigan. So Michigan, obviously their offensive identity right now is known for running the ball, but I do think this team can pass it. Now, I saw something that Michigan was they had, the last 2 games, the average, the passing rating was 16, so they had 16 pass attempts. That's on average each game. I'm pretty sure against Western Michigan, they had 17 passes thrown. Washington, they had 15, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, Michigan is like the lowest for passing the ball, for passing attempts in college football, other than like Army and Navy. I'm pretty sure the other one was Air Force. I could be wrong, but so yeah, Michigan really likes to run the ball on offense a lot, which is good, but you do have to start passing it. So Michigan, look out for Michigan to rush the ball against Northern Illinois, to continue pounding that running game, but also like they did against Western Michigan, they will have those big offensive passing plays, I think, against Northern Illinois. Washington secondary, they just were not going to let that happen. They have a very good secondary, and that's really why you didn't see any big passing plays for Michigan's offense. Also, the fact that we literally just ran the ball in the second half. So, yeah, that's really why you didn't see any passing or, big passing plays against Washington. Or Northern Illinois, they like to run the ball too. I mean, against Georgia Tech, they had 273 rushing yards and 156 that was Georgia Tech. They had 165 rushing yards and 136 passing yards against Georgia Tech. And then against Wyoming, they had 244 rushing yards and 233 passing yards. So their offense is kind of a mix for them. Now, against Wyoming. Obviously, Wyoming, they both don't have great defenses. So if Northern Illinois wants to win this game, probably going to be, trying to be a high-scoring game. Otherwise, Michigan obviously should blow Northern Illinois out of the game. So, I mean, there's nothing really, I don't think Northern Illinois will pull this upset or off, because Michigan, of their running game, it is very, very overpowered right now, I think. And I mean, we just went up against a good Washington defense, and we literally just ran the ball all over them. Washington knew what was coming, and they still couldn't stop it. But Michigan does have to work on their passing game here before Big Ten play starts. I think they will pass the ball more, but I think Michigan will be running the ball more this season, which is fine, because if you make it 3rd and short every single time, I mean, there's not much more you can ask for, as long as you keep converting on those 3rd downs. I do want to see us, though, because against Washington we were throwing the ball still on, or not, we were running the ball still on 3rd downs. When we run the ball 2 times in a row, get like 3rd and 3, I expect us to at least pass it a couple times to get the 1st down. But they went in with the mindset, just run the ball, and they did it, and that's exactly what they did. So Michigan versus Northern Illinois, my score prediction: Michigan, I think, will win this. I really have to think about this here. I think Michigan will win this one. 45 to I want to say 3. I want to say 45 to 3, but I think Northern Illinois might score a touchdown on us, but I'm just going to go with it. 45 to 3, Michigan beats Northern Illinois. I'm just going with it. I think Northern Illinois might score a touchdown on us, though, especially with Rocky Lombardi. But Michigan, their defense is actually pretty decent this year. We still have to see them go up against better opponents, but so far they haven't let their opponents score more than 14 points. Western Michigan put up 14, Washington put up 10 on our defense, and that's it. So as long as they keep doing their job, our offense keeps doing their job, we should have smooth sailing, blowout wins. Now our next challenge will be against number 18 Wisconsin. So we'll probably be, both those teams will probably be higher in rankings, although Nebraska has a tougher schedule here. They have to go up against Notre Dame next game, so we'll see. I think Wisconsin will be able to win that game, though, because Notre Dame has not looked good at all this year, even though they are still 2-0. They barely beat both Florida State and Toledo, only beat them by 3 points. Anyways, staying on topic here, Northern Illinois, Michigan. Michigan, I think, will win this game 45 to 3 or 45 to 10, somewhere in there. But I think it will be a blowout game, like everybody expects. Expect Michigan to keep pounding the running game, keep pounding the ball, running it on the ground, but also look out for passing plays, big passing plays, like 60, 50-yard passing touchdowns from Cade McNamara. Probably see JJ McCarthy in there as well towards the end of the game. See some Donovan Edwards, hopefully, and Blake Corum, Hassan Haskins, just 2 backfield running back beasts we have, and we're going to continue using them. So Northern Illinois, if they want to win this game, the defense is going to have to stop the run, and their secondary is going to have to do their job of locking up our talented wide receivers. Now Michigan, obviously Ronnie Bell getting injured is a huge loss, but they still have talented wide receivers. So we have Roman Wilson, AJ Henning, Daylen Baldwin. I wish we used Daylen Baldwin more. Obviously we didn't pass the ball a lot last game, but I really hope we do use Daylen Baldwin more. I think he can be good. I just, he had that great catch with JJ McCarthy setting him up, so hopefully we see him more throughout the season. But we have Cornelius Johnson, and then Mike Samuelson, so we got a lot of good wide receiver talent in there. We just got to use it. We got to pass the ball more. I think if we get the passing game going, it'll open up the running game. When we keep pounding the ball on the running game, it will open up the passing game. So it will be a good combination once we figure out our passing game, and hopefully Northern Illinois helps us with that, which I think they will. But you know, having this running game is really good for Michigan, because you know, it takes a lot of pressure off not only the quarterback but the wide receivers. Obviously, wide receivers want to get the ball though, and also takes a lot of pressure off of the defense when we do score touchdowns and we just pound the ball and give them rest on the sideline. So, I mean, you know, look for Michigan to pass the ball more. They will pass the ball more against Northern Illinois, and but hey, Michigan running the ball, that's their it's going to be the thing probably this year, with a few passing plays. Hopefully we can get the passing game going so we don't have to always rely on the running game. I think we will you know, continue to improve in the passing game, so we'll see what happens though. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up. Not a whole lot. I mean, I watched some of Northern Illinois' games. You know, I mean, they're a MAC team. It's not really you know, I mean, Northern Illinois isn't gonna pull off the upset. It's just, you know, they had already 4 turnovers on the season. Rocky Lombardi threw 3 picks last game. They had a fumble loss against Georgia Tech in the first game. Michigan has 0 turnovers, and I think that will be the driving factor as well in the game for Michigan to take its big lead early in the game, probably before halftime. So other than that, guys, that's my Northern Illinois preview. These previews will get better, you know, when we face better teams. It'll get more serious and you know, more details and stats, and we'll get all into everything. It'll be a lot better too, you know, with more games being played, more opinion on the opponent and everything. It'll just get a lot better as we go on throughout the season and when Michigan plays tougher opponents. Other than that, guys, hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please drop a like, subscribe for more. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.